What's up? What's up? What's up, musics? How are we doing? Oh, it's because I don't have the game in focus right now. There you go. How's life? Life is pretty good. Same stuff over and over again, but I put myself through this. My own fault. I was in Wozzie's stream. I just thought, hey, let's go and check out the Wozie stream. It's been a while. Wasn't expecting to see you there, but makes sense. Always trying to get those levels rated. I see. I understand the grind. Welcome, pancakes. Well, I should know by now it's probably about 4 a.m. for you, isn't it? Okay. Oh, you didn't? Were you just chilling? That's cool. I was also chilling. I'm procrastinating. Let's just get to it. 6:08. Oh my god. 6:08 in the morning. Okay, so last stream was an interesting one. That took a big mental toll on me, that stream did. So I'm glad I took that little day break. Honestly, the longer I spend on this level, the more I'm starting to push it up in my top hardest list. Like at the beginning, I'm like, yeah, this is probably like tier 22 or something. Uh, Started going from zero. It's like, yeah, this is probably around bloodbath difficulty. Get to now, and it's like, yeah, this is probably making it into my top 10. It's just creeping up. That's probably because the experience so far has just not been great. But I'm going into today with no expectations like I did last time. Hopefully, right, the only expectation I have is that hopefully I don't die to the slow cube as much as I did last stream because that was very brutal and very demotivating, I must say. But we're just going with the mindset of, oh, it takes as long as it takes. And if I have to postpone my other grinding sessions for another week or two, then so be it. Anyway, yeah, fair enough. Welcome stream. Begonia, how are you doing? Let's have a drink of water before we start. That being said, I will be glad when this is over. No, we're not doing requests today, unfortunately. Sorry about that. I don't think I have the energy. Not when you're playing a level like this. So I did find with this little bit here, if you buffer this black orb, it provides a more consistent way to hit the blue orb, which is a nice discovery. It helped a lot last stream. I found a lot of consistent ways to do things last stream. I need to get a better way of doing this UFO click. Like maybe I can get into a rhythm of when I hit this blue orb and then have a rhythm-based click to get me through the gap as consistent as possible. Like that maybe. Yeah, that feels good. So you want to hit it just before you reach the middle of the blue orb. And then just follow the music. Although it does kind of make you have an awkward lineup for these green orbs. But then you can space out your clicks there. Okay, so it's all good in the end. Alright, let's try it as a run. I honestly feel like we should just practice the boss, do a few runs of that, and then we can go straight from 0. Because I still feel pretty, like, freshened from that massive stream last time. The pre-dropper is pretty much baked muscle memory at this point. Although I still can never seem to get a consistent way to do this robot. This is probably going to be the majority of my deaths today. Am I clicking too early or late here? I think I'm clicking too early. No, I'm clicking too late. Okay. Oops. I deleted the checkpoint by accident. Yeah, just gotta focus. Welcome, Missouri. How's it going? Yeah. Heard you talking about that in the Discord. Hope you can clear it out soon, mate. It's rough. Wow, I got chained 3 times during that session. It's a rare occurrence. I've had enough of spamming. This wave hurts my hand. I'm sure we can come up with some more snake lore. Like, what about the other parts of the level? Why do they have a whole, like, treasure grove full of gold and stuff? How did that get there? Damn. Yeah, it is pretty hard. It's also very scary. I'm gonna do another phantom run and then try and get Void Snake. The thing about this is that your hand only hurts when practicing this part because you're playing over and over again. When you're from 0, I'll be feeling a lot more refreshed. My hand will be able to take all the spam. The fake safe spots, they always get me. Why am I suddenly dying to the orbs now? What? Yeah, it's actually a very easily chokeable spot, as you can see. If you don't get the right lineup, you're just done. Okay, let's try and get Void Snake. Cool. I do not like purple orb spam either. It's always so awkward. You need to do the weirdest stuff to get a consistent pattern. What's even worse is when the purple orb is followed by like a red orb or a blue orb that you need to hit, just like the end of this level. So you have to find a consistent way to get through it. Yeah, the ultimate phase is a very iconic purple orb spam. But that one you can literally just jitter click to get through, and it seems to work. boss is too dark. Can't see what's coming up. I can agree with that, Pancakes. Pink Orb is the worst orb. I'm starting to be able to predict these corridors. I think I discovered this a while ago, that when it goes dark, you can usually expect a corridor. Like that. Ugh. It's just so scary. Like, I just feel like it's just not gonna work. Black orbs are so versatile. You get some good Black Orb gameplay can be some of the most fun and satisfying stuff you've ever played. But I will admit the way that early 2.1 used it, oh no, get that out. You can leave that in 2018. No, but the way like layout creators use it nowadays, oh that stuff is peak. Personally, I end up using blue orbs the most in my layouts. Just naturally, I have to consciously think about not using them so much, just so I can include some more gameplay concepts. All right, let's try that again, and then we'll go back and do Phantom boss, and then maybe some boss runs. Wait, really? I feel like most of the time you can just hold after a black orb. Or is it like you cannot, it doesn't really compute the trajectory of where you'll go after a black orb? I thought the echo started up here, but it started at the bottom. Oh, you just missed them. Damn. That sucks. It sucks not being able to enjoy black orbs. Void Snake doesn't make me spam so much. I'm starting to like it more. Yeah, I think purple orbs work in some very specific cases. But I will say they're probably the least used orb when I make my layouts. I think I even use a spider orb more than a pink orb. Okay, yeah. So you want to be hitting the pink orbs low, but you also want to try and enter the portal high so you can get further on the pink orbs. That makes sense. Spider orbs took. I'm still trying to get used to what the best way to use spider orbs in gameplay is. I always just end up using them for the most basic of things, like what dash does. But I've been trying to expand out and use spider orbs more creatively because they have a lot of creative potential. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I'm starting to like Void Snake more. Void Snake just more fun. But then I do want to practice Phantom Snake again. Not a spider fan, understandable. I will admit though, the spider pad can make some really good, like, fast-paced movements that were otherwise not possible without having to use a spider portal and whatnot. Damn. Yeah, the Void Snake attacks are more engaging. Yeah, it's a fair assessment. I think I remember when I initially heard about the orb, when Rob was posting 2.2 leaks, I was like, what's the point? It doesn't really add much. But after like playing with it and using it a bit, it does make some pretty satisfying gameplay, I'm not gonna lie. Okay, that was a run from 54 to 100, that was the entire boss. So I think it is time to go from 0. Hopefully we'll actually get like a boss attempt today. That would be really nice. Alright, let's go.
No, I've never played any Elder Scrolls games. I don't know, there's a lot of very popular games I just never played. Or if I do play them, I end up getting around to them about 7 years too late. Maybe one day I'll check them out, but I've already got a giant backlog of games that I need to get through. But it looks appealing to me. I'm not gonna lie. So I probably would be interested in playing it at some point. Like the same with Dark Souls as well. That game looks appealing, and I've heard it's very, very difficult, and I like difficult games, so I'd probably be interested as well. Right? GD just consumes time. In fact, I only started playing other games like 4 years ago. Before it was just GD and GD alone, and then occasionally Minecraft. But I also blame school for that as well, for taking more of my time. Yo, same. I also bought my PC to have a better GD experience. I never played Rainbow Six. But that's probably because I'm just not a fan of shooter games. I've definitely been playing Minecraft for the longest. I was playing that since like late 2012. But I don't play it actively. It's more like every so often we'll start a server with some friends, and then it'll become a Minecraft phase for a few months, and then we'll forget about it. But in terms of actual hours sunk into a game, GD takes the cake for sure. It doesn't even come close. That was weird. I must have jumped here and then the slope just kind of cancelled my robot jump. Almost 6,000 hours? Yo, same. I'm nearly at 6,000. But that also does not factor in the hours I played on iPad, so that probably puts me over 6,000. Wow, I've never died like that. First cube attempt today. Yeah, I heard about the Oblivion remaster. The thing is, it's the first cube death of how many today? That's the problem. We have no idea how many times I'm going to be dying here. Hopefully, not a brutal amount. Yeah. If I was to hazard a guess, I'd probably have about 300 hours on mobile. Maybe more, because I was playing mobile until like mid 2019 was when I officially switched over. Oh, I knew I was going to die there. That's good though. That's good. Was that the next attempt? I think it was. I don't know. I'm so used to just not having any hopes. Just because when you do and then you play shittily, it's such a big blow to motivation. So I always expect the worst. That was the final jump of the cube as well. I still do not like these dash robs. There were better ways to go about buffing that part than that. Speaking of, I know I like the idea of this coin, you know, buffing a level 2 extreme demon, but I really feel like this would have been a lot better if the gameplay was just completely reworked for the extreme demon instead of just buffing medium demon gameplay. But I know Anubis already put so much effort into these coins anyway, so I understand. Rip. Yeah, GD is and always will be a mindset thing. This level, even without the extreme demon coin, well, actually, this level, even without the coins, is already doing stuff that's never been seen before. I don't know, everything about this level is just so charming. It makes it hard for me to hate it. Even when I'm having such a bad experience with this coin. Still though, I did want to make my stance clear on that. This would have been a better coin if the gameplay was just completely remade for the Extreme Demon. I got very close to beating, well not very close, but I got semi-close to actually beating Extreme on mobile several times. Back when ICDX was Extreme, I got like 73 or something. I went for Deception Dive for a bit, but I never got past 50%. And I also went for Attention, which ended up going on to be my first Extreme anyway when I was playing on computer. Oh, I forgot again. You have to buffer that orb. What's really funny is that my hardest on mobile, and probably will stay as my hardest forever, is Stereo Demoness, which I find really quite funny. But no, over the years, seeing people push mobile playing to its limits, like what's the hardest mobile completion now? Is it like Bloodlust? No, it's way higher now. People are beating top 30s on mobile. Hard Machine, far out. Dude, I remember when people like Thunder BT and Hilo were like just starting to beat Yatagarasu. I think I'm too old. I'm 21, which is Boomer and well, no, it's not Boomer. That would be more like EVW. But it's old. That's classed as old in the GD community. Ultraviolet's a pretty prestigious mobile hardest. Okay, what about Siki? What if I say Siki's a Boomer? I don't know, he's in on it, it seems. But am I wrong? Compared to the average age of the GD player, it's Boomer. It's Boomer territory. I don't know, Salvo. I wouldn't be surprised if there is. But even without one, I can pretty much assure you the average age is going to be like 15 or 16. Like I know this blue orb is still killing me. Psych, there was never a consistent way to do anything in this level. Wow, I rarely die to that wave. Damn, 23. It's an interesting discussion though, like hypothetically in the future, if GD is still around in about 50 years, will the same people still be playing GD when they're like 60? Because personally, I can't see myself ever fully leaving this game. I might not be playing it as often as I do now, but like, I would still come back to, I don't know, beat the weekly or something. I didn't mean that in any kind of bad way, Mizro. Once you've invested so much time into this game, it just becomes part of you at that point. You leave GD, you leave a part of you behind. I think the only thing I can guarantee is that I probably won't be beating hard stuff in the future. Probably because I won't be able to. Yeah. Cheeky bit of stereo madness in the retirement home. I wonder how long Smithy's gonna keep going. Bro's been on the star grind for freaking what, 7 years now? That's like truly insane. Plus all the other star grinders just have some mad persistence I can only dream of. Just makes me wonder how far are they willing to take it? Fuck! Oh my god! My god, my heart. Oh, that attempt felt so good though. We got the boss finally. Oh man. I don't think nerves have hit that level since Yatta. I'm gonna play the daily. I need to calm down. Although I'm quite pleased that the death wasn't so stupid death. It was a very common like, oh, that's a pretty tight attack kind of thing. It's very easy to die to. Chuckles, I'm in danger. Yes, Yatta is a big nerve tester. That is 100% for sure. But I think you would have figured that out already. Difficult pre-drop, XL, very chokeable ending. It's a recipe for getting very nervous. Drop 200. That's like 23 to 100. That's insane. I don't think I even got that run. I think you're good, Pancakes. I think uh you should fully practice that pre-drop. I did get a 94 as well on Yato, and that was probably nerves. All right, let's calm down a bit. I'm gonna skip this daily because I know today does not have any coins, so we're safe. I missed yesterday's daily, unfortunately. I completely forgot. Was this made by KMJ Fire? I didn't check who made it. What's also annoying is that all three of my quests are coin quests as well, so I can't even do any diamond grinding. Literally, my entire progress in GD right now is choke pointed by Serpent's Wrath first coin. Why do I do this to myself? In what world was deciding to go for the first coin in Serpent's Wrath as my 20,000th was a good idea? Regardless, I'm probably going to end up doing it again anyway. Because I've got something even crazier lined up for 100,000. Yeah, you guys are not ready. Pancakes, you don't realize you're getting far until you hit funny game. It's like, oh shit, better lock in. I'm a diamond grinder. I take pride in it. Dude, I'm on top of those quests. I know exactly what time they come in every day. I grab them, I complete them. I didn't realize until recently, but I'm in freaking top 100 diamonds, which is insane to me. Like, all it takes, you can grind diamonds passively and still end up very high on the leaderboard because all it takes is just loading your quests every now and then. And if you star grind along the side, it just piles up naturally. You do your lists, you beat dailies and weeklies, and you can just passively diamond grind along the side. Although, like I said, it assumes that you already do star grinding. Yeah, that's fair. I'm just a sucker for grinding stats in games. If there is a number that can go up, then I'm grinding that shit. Especially if said number is publicly displayed. Like, I'm not too interested in grinding orbs. Because, I mean, that goes up anyway while you're grinding other stuff. Yeah, going up the leaderboards is another dopamine hit. Although I did have a thought recently, another hypothetical thought. Theoretically, there is only a finite number of diamonds you can collect. Because, first of all, the ways you get diamonds... Actually, no, that's false. If you exclude daily chests, the only ways you can get diamonds is by completing quests, completing lists, opening the demon chests, and completing dailies and weeklies. Right? Obviously, dailies and weeklies, and your demon chests and your lists, they are stuff that is finite. They come in and are decided every now and then. And quests come from rated levels, which there are also only a finite number of. So theoretically, there's like a diamond cap that exists. Unless you want to grind daily chests every day. Nearly top 20 demons, that's a W. Okay, I'm just gonna quickly go to the bathroom, and I'll be back for some more Serpent's Wrath. So it'll be about 3 minutes. We back. Yeah. Do you know what's funny about demon keys? Do you remember back in 2.1 when the community was talking about how many demon keys they had and saying to RobTop like, yo, check out all this. RobTop responds with, oh, you have no idea. 2.2 is gonna eat them all up. Didn't even make a dent. Not even a dent. Okay, let's go. Let's get back to it. How many do I have? I think I'm at like 4,000, 4,800 something. Is it actually the top 1%? I thought more people weren't really affected. Damn, maybe I'm wrong then. Maybe RobTop wasn't lying. Made it up. Well, I believed it without even hesitating. Oh yeah, Rob's just trying to add more ways to make you sink more hours into his game. It's all it's all he wants to do. Until you've got enough hours in where you've reached the point of no return. Anyway, let's continue with Beast Slayer. My nerves have calmed down a bit now. That's the second time though from 0 that we got Void Snake. The only 2 times I've reached the final boss, they were both Void Snake. I wonder if I'm ever gonna get a Phantom Snake. CPS is probably my least favorite skill set. I'd take awkward gameplay over high CPS. Oh my god, you teased me there. I thought I was gonna make it. My hand usually starts hurting before I can pull it off anyway. Consistency is popping off right now. I'm also a mouse player, so that's probably why. But my keyboard has some serious input delay that I can't even use that. I would need to get a better keyboard or a SEO device before I even think about transitioning. If I ever do. I seem to be going just fine with mouse. Oh, the one time. My desk is also quite awkward to play on keyboard. I have to move my keyboard like right up to the corner if I want to play comfortably, which then pushes my mouse pad off of the table. It's an awkward setup. So I guess until like I don't know something happens where mouse is just not working anymore.
Yeah, all the top players just use up arrow or SAO device now. I'm not very up to date with the top playing scene, so I don't know if anyone up there uses mouse still. But I'm sure some people still use mouse. It's still a popular method.
Speaking of mice, the mouse that I'd been using since 2019 when I first transitioned, about a year ago, it started double clicking. So that was a big '07 moment from me. It had been like what 5 years with that mouse. I think it was a G502, that one, or a 702. I can't remember exactly. I'll have to get the box. No idea. Like I said, I'm not hip with the top scene.
Let's go! What the fuck? It just it it's done? Is it actually done? Shit, we didn't even get Phantom Snake. It was just all Void Snake. Another L for the Phantom Snake. Suck it. Jeez. Man, that made the struggle of last stream all worth it. I didn't even feel that nervous as well. For some reason, I was just feeling moderately calm. I did not get a corridor attack during that boss, but I did get an echo attack and I passed it. This also means didn't
update? Why no update? There we go. For some reason the profile's not updated. 20,000 user coins. I don't know what to do now. I plan to stream the whole day. My heart just sunk there. I don't know why that's not updating. That's really weird. Usually coins update very quickly. But not even Global tells it. Global still says 19k. There's no way in hell I'm playing SWI just yet. I gotta build up. What is the tier of SWI? It's 34, mate. That's 4 tiers. No, 3 tiers above my hardest. I ain't jumping. Not just yet. I fully believe it's fire, but like way out of my skill range. One day, maybe. Sonic Wave was a moderately enjoyable experience, so maybe it'll be good. Okay, let's think of a comment to leave on the level. But yeah, final thoughts. I am a huge fan of this level. Everything about it, love it. The randomized boss, just the whole atmosphere it has going in. And that's not even mentioning the coins itself. The second and third coin, also really unique, especially the third one, what you have to do in order to collect it. First coin, I really like the concept, but I feel like execution there took a big hit on the enjoyability. Like I said during the play session, it would have been a lot better if instead of just botting the medium demon, it would have been a remake. Just remade the gameplay entirely while still keeping the same style. That would have been a way better way of going about it. But still, one of my absolute favorite levels of all time. I recommend going for it. Don't go for the coins unless you really want to. I do recommend going for the third coin though. That third coin is quite fun. Second coin has some difficult parts, and first coin is obvious. But yeah, definitely recommend just beating this normally, because it's a great experience. Let's write the obligatory heartfelt profile post. When are you updating these? Yeah, Cosmic Cyclone was originally the official sequel to Sonic Wave, because I think Riot hosted it before AP Team picked it up. Because Riot was the initial host. Refresh login, maybe. Although, let's see if account saving works. It wasn't working this morning. We'll do a quick account save speedrun real quick. How many tries do you reckon this is gonna take?
I have faith in the first try. $20,000. Oh god, I'm never going to be able to save again. Whoa! We believe in the first try. Yeah, let's refresh login. Hang on, what was it? Nope, I guess it's just a sync thing. We'll just have to like maybe wait a day. That's the first time I've been able to save in like a month or two. So that's also huge. We know it's gone in because my local stats say 20k, so there's nothing to worry about. It's just probably a server side thing. That means I can beat stuff again. I am free. Did I rate the tier of this level yet? No, I didn't. Yeah, I usually save when I remember to, but every time I remember, it never works. I recommend getting if you don't already, getting the account backup mod, I think. I can't remember what mod it does it, but you can create backups manually and it stores it locally. I might actually consider getting retry save mod. Do you guys remember back in the day where if you didn't load your account for like a year, then your data would be completely unrecoverable? I think that got fixed now, but it was very scary. It's like, when was the last time I loaded my account? So I just got into the habit of loading every time I saved, just so that didn't happen. I think 2.2 fixed it. There shouldn't be anything to worry about now. But yeah, just another terrible decision. Okay. Enjoyment, 9. Actually, no, I'm gonna give this a flat 10 because I love this level. 5.4 thousand attempts. This first coin took me how long? 3,500. 3,500 attempts on the first coin. Hang on, let me bring up GDDL reference demons. Make sure I'm doing a good rating here. Okay, no, that is actually a huge mod. So you don't have to come back and keep manually retrying. Genuinely might consider it. I can't even remember what the normal route plays like now, but I think it is definitely a medium demon, high tier medium demon. If you're at the point where you are now, server, it's probably not even worth getting this mod anymore. Because you've already gone through majority of the game's demons. Sonic Wave Travel. Every Sonic Wave together. Dude, it's like the Apocalyptic Trilogy, but for Sonic Wave remakes. Well, I didn't know about the mod, but I'm definitely going to get that. I'm just going to stick with tier 9. I'm not going to put any more thought into it. I think there's a better word I can use here. Unique. A sublime experience. Sublime experience. No, but I need to make sure I'm using this word to actually get across what I feel. Okay, no, that word actually fits perfectly. Literally defined as characterized by nobility, majestic, of high spiritual, moral, intellectual worth. No, that's the perfect word for it. I keep doing this. I keep adding apostrophes where I don't need them. Thanks for pointing that out. I can also take this out of my backlog of coins. Where's Serpent's Wrath? There it is. Yeah, whereas people forget to put apostrophes in, I start putting apostrophes in where they're not needed. That's my unique problem. Maybe I need to beat another level with coins. Wait, do we reckon, right, if you have already beaten a level but haven't got the coins, and you go back and retrieve those coins, your coin count doesn't update until your star count updates. I'm going to test this theory and beat a level that doesn't have any coins, and then refresh my profile. Well, this one has unverified coins. That one's going into the bronze coins list. This is also a 1.9 level, oh god. No, 2.0, my bad. Yeah, I'm on a mission to collect as many bronze coin levels as I can and just document them. No, I swear I've beaten levels with like 1 coin and it's updated. I genuinely think it's because you need to update your star count as well, but we'll test it. Oh yeah, by the way, peak decoration. You ain't getting anything better out of 2.0. Early 2.0, that is. It must have just come out because one, like 12 million as an idea, that is pretty much September 2015. So this would have just come out when 2.0 came out. What did that say? Dim Sun.
I thought that said dim sim. This is just what we needed after playing Serpent's Wrath. A nice early 2.0 demon. Missouri, welcome to the average 2.0 level experience. Or your average 1.9 2.0 level experience. Love the jump indicator spam here. Best level yet. Oh, and of course it wouldn't be a 2.0 level without an invisible portal. Skyladder, do you still play? Holy shit, they beat Troll Machine. They've definitely played 2.0. 2.2. Jesus. It also uses Cosmic Dreamer, so that's another W. What's the worst level you've been? There's a couple. One of them being Lazy Curve, but you already played that. So you can pretty much back me up there. The other one was this one called War of the Worlds, which is this insane demon boss fight level that's just so poorly made. Especially if you go for coins. Like me. There's also Voxius, which is the other Ozpectra level. But that one has a Fexty-like wave section. Obviously not as bad, because it's Insane Demon, but still very mind-numbing. Lazy Curve is actually not made by Ozpectra. It's made by Step 4 Enko, who was otherwise known as SCP Lance, if anyone remembers that name. But it was an Ozpectra style level. SCP Lance was also responsible for the very famous level back in the day called Right Out. It uses that Skrillex song. I think that's lost media now. I haven't seen that level in ages. Oh, it said inspired. Sorry, I didn't read that. Man, I love moving objects, especially early 2.0 moving objects. Damn, I keep forgetting to jump there. You know, Pancakes, given by your current track record of extreme demons, I can see you going for thinking space in the future. Rip. I remember you. I remember when you beat Place and how much of a bad experience that was. Oh, you beat it the secret way. Yeah, leaving the bad levels till last, works in the short term, but in the long run, when you've got no demons left, all you have to play is just trash. I feel sorry for you, man. Dude, this transition is killing me. Alright, I don't want to spend any longer on this level, so let's just lock in. Did I just land on a block here somewhere? Definitely felt like my momentum got reset there. I'm gonna lose my mind. This level's gonna send me crazier quicker than Serpent's Wrath is. To be honest, the only Spectra level that genuinely intrigues me is Effort. Everything else just I don't really want to touch until I have to. Either by RNG or whatever. But I'm pretty sure the most enjoyable experience about Effort's going to be the fact that he uses Summer Breeze by Forever Bound. I'll take any opportunity to listen to that song. Also, is this easy, Jimin? Do I actually think this is easy, Jimin? Probably. It's just got weird click patterns you've got to learn. Stupid. I'm sorry, I probably could have chosen a better level to demonstrate this point. But we're kind of too far in now. My god, please, please, please. I'm so glad we left UFO parts like that in the past. Because 1.9, 2.0 creators just never knew how to do them well. Nowadays, when people make UFO sections like that, they usually do it well. Now, I'm just thinking back to my reaction to beating Serpent's Wrath first run. I probably swore a little too loud. But hey, I'll try not to think about it. It's in the past now. I don't ever have to worry about that level again. I'm gonna lose my mind. This is just Geometry Dash in a nutshell. You beat super difficult Extreme Demon, and then you play Tier 4 Easy Demon and you start struggling. Do you guys remember this level called Sword Dance? I wonder if it still has that stupidly impossible ball click. This UFO is the freaking hardest thing I've ever played. Welcome to stream, Anna. How you doing today? Yeah, Sword Dance is insane, Demon. It uses Eurodancer by TMM43. The same song that Galactic Fragility uses. Yo, Chiva, welcome. How are you doing? It's been a while. If you're wondering why I'm not playing Serpent's Wrath, it's because I actually beat it already. So we're just probably going to do a bit of star grinding, to be honest. Thank you, appreciate it. Thanks for the sub. Oh, here's a quick little pop quiz for you all in chat. What do you think is the most used song in rated levels? Which song has the most appearances in rated levels? I forgot the wave was upside down. Yes, it's Supernova. I legit thought it was Yay by a fixer, but no, apparently Supernova just easily takes the cake. You know what's really funny is when 2.2 came out and lists were introduced. One of the lists that got a good chuckle out of me was this one called the Yay Collective, and it's just every single level that uses Yay by a fixer. There's like 70 levels. I'm so stupid. Yeah, you can ask a question.
Yeah, it's a literal frame perfect, that ball. Yo, appreciate it. First place in what though? Just in general. Thank you anyway. Okay, can we please just finish this level already? Like, it's not even funny anymore. Just, I gotta beat this now. It's this, I'm not sure if it's at 70, but it was this gap with pretty much two spikes directly between, like, and you have to go through them with a 2 block gap going at 2 times speed or something. That's as far as I can remember. Let's have, we'll play it after this. Oh, I almost died to that first pillar. That's like I said, I'm not sure if it got nerfed or if it's the same, or if it's as brutal as it was before. Anyway, yeah, easy demon, tier 4, sure. Actually, I'm gonna put it tier 5 because the UFO freaking annoying. Clear. This is not very enjoyable. Anyway, time to test my hypotheses. If I refresh my profile now, is my coin count going to go up? It did. So, I believe in order for your coin count to go up, you have to earn stars alongside it as well. It's like how demon keys get stored until you earn orbs. Anyway, let's try out Sword Dance. I've actually never played it before. Oh, wait a minute. Fixed by Steakman. What, Galactic? I've also never played Galactic. So I actually cannot tell, like, whether it's as bad as people say it is. Yay, memory! Have fun? I'm sure I will. Am I doing something wrong? You know, I can't be asked to learn, so we're just gonna show hitboxes. No, it's a duel. It's literally Galactic. How does one... Oh, is that those are fake blocks, right? I'm stupid. I think it's safe to say I probably won't be wanting to go for this, and if I get RNG picked, then suffer.
I will say I don't remember this being a memory level. This is 2.0, I think. But yeah, it's still pretty nice looking for 2.0. It's still pretty nice looking. I let RNG choose my levels sometimes. I'll have like a cycle I go through with like insane demons and extreme demons and such. Where it's like one time I'll do RNG, another time I'll pick it myself, and sometime else I'll do maybe GDDP. Figured you did. Yeah, that's fair. I just like to mix it up. Try to beat Limbo. Nah, not just yet. I think that's also another 3 tiers above my hardest. Or I wish more levels used this song. Okay, so now it's free until the ball. Is that a pink orb? Yeah. Man, there's so many invisible portals. This very much reminds me of Korean gameplay. Wonder if the creator is Korean. You take a layout part of any part of this level and you could slot it straight into ABP or something. Okay, I don't like how you have to align yourself perfectly with this dual portal. Yeah, it's this one. It's this click right here. Nah, that definitely got nerfed. There's no way that... Nah, this definitely used to be harder. We all agree that it just looks like Courier Quo Wave. Yep. Nah, this click is harder than the other one. Okay, I've seen what I need to see. Formula X by Havoc. Oh god, a Havoc level. A hard demon? This simultaneously looks like 1.4, 1.5, 1.9 GDPS, and 1.9 at the same time. One hard click.
Is it this one right here? Yeah, that's terrible, especially because the big portal was right next to the spike. So you can grow back to normal size and then grow back like into the spike. That's terrible. At least it's at the start of the level. Can't even cheese it as well. I was thinking like maybe you could do something like that or click the blue oblate enough to get yourself on top. Is that possible? I know I'm not going to be able to survive it afterwards, but I just want to see. It might be. It clicks probably harder than the actual click itself. Jeez. What is this song? And you're telling me that's tier 13? Quite likely. Brother. Oh, this is a level I want to try at some point. Speaking of, is this Insane Demon? Oops. No, it's a hard demon, and I've already beaten it. I don't remember beating this. Two years ago. I don't even know what to do now. I might just pack up. Curse Calling is a great level. I think it's one of Mindsap's best. Does Mindsap still play the game? Real. The last upload was in 2019. What is progression? It is a mod that incorporates the GDP into Geomstash itself. Basically, the GDP is a list of demons that will gradually build your skill as you move down, from the easiest demons all the way up to the hardest ones in the game. Legacy is levels that used to be in these packs but got replaced. You got bonus packs and then one that comes out every month. A high quality unknown 1.9 demon. Ooh, exciting. Oh, and it uses The Edge. I love this song. It's one of the most nostalgic songs from the 1.9 2.0 era. Yeah, basically if you complete or as many levels as you want in that pack, you unlock the next rank which has harder levels. I will try Galactic Fragility. Don't worry, we'll get there. This kind of reminds me of Lunar Intoxication in the way it's structured. These fakes aren't bad. I saw that fake just a bit too late.
Kind of reminds me of Sonnet style. Just really clean overall. I'm aware of the dual and 2T's part and all the jankiness of it. I've just never played it before. Great level. Yeah, that's a good level. I might keep that in the saved and we'll beat it later today. But we have arguably more important stuff to do. Apparently I have played through it before. I don't quite remember though. Reminds me of the old Brandon Larkin days. I'm sure I can probably find a consistent way of doing this cube. Okay, yeah, definitely clicking after the cube portal there is best. And then a double click. Hold? Yeah. Can I make that? I can argue that even without having played Galactic, ICDX had some tough choke points. Whereas it has choke points, but like, it's stuff that might get consistent maybe. But it's also the fact that ICDX was once an extreme, whereas this has never been extreme. I don't know, but I always found this slow ball to be very iconic. I have no idea what I need to do. Do I gotta skip that purple pad? Yeah, maybe. And you've gotta wait. Ew, that's disgusting. I don't like how that plays. Okay, time for the duel. It's not as bad as I was expecting. See if I can get it in a run. Welcome to stream, Alejandro. I can actually play that level request because we're done with Serpent's Wrath. Okay, yeah, maybe the duel is weird. No, I can definitely understand it. It is one of the most janky duels I've ever played. It kind of reminds me of the Madhouse duel, in a way. Seems like the hardest thing is just getting that first click. And then that timing there. Yeah, that's going as late as possible. Or down here, maybe? No, that's not. Yeah, up here. And then it's this weird blue pad thing going on. You have to jump earlier with that, with the mini cube. Oh no, you jump again with the big cube. No, I'm not gonna lie. This is terrible. This is absolutely atrocious. Yeah, no, I don't want to ever play that until I ever get it picked RNG. In which case, I will not be looking forward to this level at all. In fact, I don't even want to play the rest of this. Alright, let's play that level request. Xenogenesis! Damn. I wish this song was used again. Oh, it's a cool effect. I like the that white glow when it pulses. It like expands. We're going around.
I think that rotating part was actually quite nice. It felt very satisfying to go through, especially with like the pillar-like structure gameplay. It seems like it's building up to end on the drop though. But we'll see. Maybe it's the percentage bug. Because the drop of this song is the best part of the song. Ah, damn. I wish you used the drop. But otherwise, it's a neat level. I think it's definitely not 4-star. More like 6-star. Anyway, I also wanted to bring up a level that I heard about a while ago. I think it's also 1.9. Okay, no, it's 1.9 styled. But it's an older level, but it's so good from what I remember seeing of it. Interesting coin placement. I kind of vibe with it. Yeah, no, this level does gameplay really well. It also has a song that I've never heard before, but is also a banger. I definitely did that duel wrong, but whatever.
This part's a little weird. Oh, you don't even have to click. My bad. Yeah, I definitely want to beat that at some point. I'll add it to the list of future Insane Demons. Another one I also wanted to add is one that I'd never got around to. Oh, this is not extreme. It's not Insane Demon. For some reason, my brain thought it was. Yeah, Fruit Snack makes great levels. Anyway, ugh, I'm probably gonna end stream now. But I would like to thank you all for joining today, and to those who stuck around for this journey of trying to get the first coin in Serpent's Wrath. Y'all make the experience way easier to do, to handle. I don't know when the next stream will be or what it will be about, so we'll just wait until then. But once again, thank you all. I'll see you next time. Peace out. Yeah, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, peace out, guys. See you later.